Well, it's a wedding day that is making history. Same-sex couples exchanging marriage vows throughout the Bay Area today for the first time ever in the Sunshine State. In downtown Tampa, dozens of couples gathered for a mass ceremony in the park across from the clerk's office. Clerk of Court Pat Frank officiated as loved ones looked on and many cheered. People also lined up in Polk County to get their licenses and tie the knot. This is in Bartow. Here you're watching as couples filled out their official paperwork. And then in Pinellas County, couples also couldn't wait to say I do. News Channel 8's Melissa Beckman introduces you to the first men and women to marry each other in the city of St. Pete.
And ask for your tomorrows.
Andrea DeFlippo and Aaron Bell couldn't hold back tears.
Happiness isn't something that comes to us easily.
And neither could their officiant. Today, they became the first same-sex couple to marry in St. Petersburg.
If anything happens to either one of us, anything like that, we're now protected.
Diane Hinckley and April Bates patiently waited next. After 2 decades of dating, they finally made it official.
But it's just the feeling that, yes, we are part of this universe and can be recognized as a loving couple.
As opponents vow to continue fighting against same-sex weddings in the state.
Well, congratulations. Thank you.
Men and women patiently waited here to exchange their vows to one another.
I've dealt with bullying my entire life, and I've dealt with being put down as, you're not equal. And this is the first chance, and I get emotional every time I say it, that I feel validated.
The act of giving and receiving rings reminds us that love itself is an act of giving and receiving.
For David Dean and Eric Behrens, today marks the start of a new life.
I pronounce you legally married. You may kiss your spouse.
For them and for their community, they're the first men to marry in this gay-friendly city in front of a crowd who thought it would never be possible. In St. Petersburg, Melissa Beckman, News Channel 8.
And by the way, a clerk's office is not required by law to perform wedding ceremonies. It's just an option. For instance, we're told some of the staff in the Pasco County office didn't feel comfortable performing same-sex wedding ceremonies, so they stopped performing marriages for everybody back in September. They're still handing out licenses, just not performing the ceremonies.